Okay, I'm going to show you guys quickly here how to improve your security, privacy, and reduce the tracking that you get while using the internet, browsing the web on your PC or phone. And there's a few things that I use to sort of make this happen, and all of these sort of play their own role. I suggest doing all of these. You don't have to, but I personally would suggest that. You'll see here in a second like what they do, but the first thing is using a VPN right here. As you can see, TorGuard. This is my VPN of choice. Now, what a VPN does is, in short, it takes your IP address, your information, puts it through an encrypted tunnel into a server that is owned by your VPN provider, and then that server then sort of gives you a new IP, sort of like a new identity that's not traceable back to you, and then that new identity is what gets used around the internet as you surf the web. So this will actually mask your IP and actually make it look like it could be in an entirely different country, and so you're not going to be able to get tracked specifically from that. This also provides benefits of being able to get past censorship in your country or access sort of software in other countries that you might not be able to get access to in your country, like for example American Netflix if you live in Canada or something like that, right? Now it's also, so it has those benefits, but it's also secure and improves your privacy online. Now there are many that you can choose from. I suggest you look up VPNs to learn exactly what they do, all the details and everything. They're pretty interesting and they're very effective, and the main thing is that a good VPN provider will not sort of track or log your personal data, and there are a lot that don't, and that's basically like the most important thing for a lot of people. So TorGuard is what I choose. This is what I recommend. Again, you can use whatever you want, but if you want to get TorGuard here, uh, you're gonna head over to the anonymous VPN section of the website, and they're very affordable, which is why one of the reasons I really like TorGuard. They have discount codes all the time, right? So let's say we're going to choose the quarterly plan here for $20, so every 3 months. We click the buy VPN button here. I already have the cart page opened here, but this is what the page that it would bring you to. You choose just the basic package here. Choose your billing cycle, so pick quarterly here, $20 American. Fill in your information. Choose your payment method, credit card, crypto, PayPal, Amazon Pay, whatever you want to use here. And then before you check out, make sure to enter a promo code. So right now, this is one of them, Black Friday. If you click validate code, you'll notice this just gets chunked in half, like literally at 50% off. And there's lots of these codes. So yeah, this just is a reoccurring discount as well. It's pretty awesome. And then you're going to check out. You're going to download TorGuard. Alright, so once you've downloaded TorGuard and you have the application open, what you're going to want to do is sort of just take a look at the main interface here. It might look a little overwhelming. I mean, this VPN is a little bit more customizable, a little bit more complicated, which some people like, some people don't, but I like it a lot, and it actually doesn't have to be as complicated as it may look. You can just choose the WireGuard tunnel type option, which is totally fine and secure, and you don't even have to fill out anything. Just click the connect button and you're good to go. The VPN will connect and then disconnect when you hit the disconnect button. I actually usually use the OpenVPN tunnel type with protocol TCP, the 4443 stealth port, and 256 cipher, with the S tunnel enabled for an extra layer of security. And then up here in the top left, you're going to want to choose your country, or not your country, but well, the country that you want the server to be located in that you connect to for the VPN. Many options. Let's say we choose Seattle. Then this is going to be the server that our sort of spoofed VPN will be coming from. That will be the location that sort of the websites will detect that we're from, right? And then again, you're going to click connect. You're actually going to log in for the first time, and then you're just going to connect. You're going to be good to go. It's really that simple. And then you're going to disconnect, reconnect, disconnect, reconnect whenever you want to activate it or turn it off. I mean, you can literally have it on all the time for the most part if you really want to. So yeah, easy. Okay, the next thing that I recommend is the browser. So a more private browser. Now the Brave browser specifically is amazing. Super, super good browser. Highly recommend to literally anyone. This browser is actually based off the Chrome browser, so if you are a Chrome user, this one will be very easy to sort of transfer over to. Now, this browser basically goes out there and actually blocks trackers from websites when you visit them. So it blocks you from getting tracked from things like Google Analytics or Facebook, stuff like that. I'll just show you, for example, if I go to a new tab and Walmart.ca, for example, and I'm using the Brave browser right now, by the way. See right here on the right-hand side, it says 36 cross-site trackers and other creepy things blocked. If we go learn more, hit the drop down, you can see all of these. Like, this is pretty crazy. It's literally blocking all of these trackers. I don't even know what these all do, right? But a lot of it's to do with advertisement, and it will block trackers on literally every site you visit, which is awesome. The other thing that this browser offers, which is insane, is they literally actually pay you to use the browser. So how their sort of, I guess, business model works is they actually go through the websites that you visit. They strip the advertisements off those websites and they replace those ads with their own ad platform. And then they pay out their users a percentage of their revenue from these, I guess, from their ad revenue. And like but you actually have to hook up a cryptocurrency account for this, meaning that you have to like sign up for a crypto wallet, and they pay you out in BAT coins. It's like their own coin here. You can even see here, like this month for me, it's estimated that I've earned $1. Like, it's not much. Sometimes it might be, if you really use it a lot, you could get like $5 a month or something. But it's like, it's free money basically for using the browser. It's awesome. And you don't have to set that up. You can just use it and not collect the coins if you like. But also over here, I'll just show you, this is the total amount of trackers and ads blocked from me using this browser. I'm not sure, it might even be more than this depending if I had ever cleared everything off this browser before. I can't remember, but yeah, this is so 260,989 trackers and ads blocked since my time using this browser, about a year. So yeah, it just goes to show it really works. I mean, this browser might not be perfect, but you know, it's a lot better to use than Chrome, for example, because you're at least saving yourself from being tracked by like countless unknown random trackers on every site that you visit, right? So I talked about the browser. This next thing here is called DuckDuckGo. It's actually the search engine. So for example, if you're using like the Brave browser and you go to google.com, right? This is the search engine, Google, right? That most people use all the time. Now, DuckDuckGo is sort of like a replacement for Google that doesn't track your actual search engine searches. So the Brave browser by default will actually prompt you to download this as part of the Brave browser, like as the default search engine. But you can also go to duckduckgo.app and you can actually just add it to the Brave browser here. If I click this, you'll basically add it as an extension, right? And then this will make DuckDuckGo the default search engine. So if I go into a new tab here, you'll actually notice right here, this little symbol on the top left, it's actually showing that like DuckDuckGo is the search engine. So if I search in Walmart, right? It's actually the DuckDuckGo search engine that is giving me the results, right? So it's just a very secure and private search engine. So like you can kind of see how all of these kind of link together, right? You got the VPN, you have the browser, and you have the search engine. All of these things provide a very secure, private browsing experience. You know, basically everything that you're doing is sort of protected to a certain degree, and that's why like I recommend all of these together. Now the last thing, this is optional. This is actually something that the TorGuard service actually offers. If we go back to TorGuard, you can see over here the private email. If you click this button, you actually end up to their private mail service. And there's other private mail services out there as well. You can do your research and find out one that you like. But this is just kind of showing you that you can go as far as having your own like encrypted email service, so your emails are safe and secure when you send out emails. And this also offers encrypted cloud storage, so like you can store files, videos, and everything like that, depending on how much storage you actually get. And then it's kind of like a very secure place to sort of store your data and whatnot. So this is kind of just another cool option if you really if this kind of is something that you're interested in. It is available. And then like again, this is just another addition to all the other things that I've mentioned that just, create makes you very anonymous, overall. And yeah, so I would suggest this. I would also very, very much suggest that you do your research on all of these things just to sort of clarify anything, figure out exactly what's going on and why it's working. And you might even want to customize some things or choose different services that you might not. For example, maybe you don't want to use TourGuard and you could use something else, right? So yeah, definitely do your research. And but I hope overall that this helps you out.